Hello everyone and welcome to today's presentation on hypothesis testing where we'll be using an example to solve the four steps of hypothesis testing. So for the example we have the spreadsheet airlines data which contains a sample data about flight information for three separate airlines. The time delays are measured in minutes with negative numbers representing flights that have arrived early. So the question is that Fast Air claims that their flight delays are on average equal to 20 minutes. Perform an hypothesis test for this claim. So we will assume an alpha of 0.05 for all tests, that is 95% confidence level. So the first step will be to calculate the average time delay in minutes for all the fast air flights. So we'll be calculating the mean and the standard deviation for the given sample of data. Step 2 will be the formulation of null and alternate hypothesis. As the question already states that Fast Air claims that the flight delays are on average equal to 20 minutes. So our null hypothesis here, that is H naught, is population mean is equal to 20. The alternate will be population mean is not equal to 20. So this is the null and the alternate hypothesis. Once we formulated the null and the alternate hypothesis, step 3 will be find the t statistics for hypothesis test, that is the t value. After calculation of t statistics, the step 4 will be the calculation of cutoff value for t statistics. So using the t.inv function, we will be looking at how to calculate the cutoff value. Once we have got the t statistics and the cutoff value, we will see where our t statistics value lies. Does it lie in the acceptance region or does it lie in the rejection region? So let us go to the Excel sheet and work this particular example. So this is the example that we have. Fast Air claims that their flight delays are on average equal to 20 minutes. Perform an appropriate hypothesis test for this particular claim. We'll be using the 95% confidence level. And these are the data which have been given to us. So we have data regarding the flight number, the airline, the passenger count, and the time delay in minutes. So wherever we have minus sign, which means that the flight has arrived early. So here, since we are only interested in Fast Air, we'll only select the airline Fast Air. In our data, we have three flights: ComfiFlight, EasyJet, and Fast Air. So we'll only select the data with respect to the Fast Air and click on OK. And we'll see how many lines of data do we have. So when you see, we can see the count for this particular set of data for Fast Air is 69. So we'll write it as 69. Then we need to calculate the X bar, which is the sample mean. How do we calculate the sample mean? We need to have an average of all the time delays in minute. We need to calculate the average value. Why time delay? Because here the Fast Air is claiming that the flight delays are on an average equal to 20 minutes. So here they are talking about the flight delay or the time delay in minutes. So this particular column. So that is why we need to calculate the x bar for this particular column. So how do we calculate x bar? That is nothing but equal to average, select all the numbers and close the parenthesis. So you get your sample mean to be 23.30, which is nothing but x bar. The next thing we need to calculate is the standard deviation. Standard deviation is calculated using stdev dot s. So this is the formula that we'll be using, and here again we need to select all the time delays. So once you have selected it, close the brackets and click on enter. You get your standard deviation for the sample. The next information which we already know is the mu value, that is the population mean, which is 20 minutes as per the hypothesis that we have over here. So we have the null hypothesis as mu is equal to 20 and alternate hypothesis as mu is not equal to 20. So we need to see which one we accept and which one we reject. So for doing that and finding out whether we should accept a null or reject a null hypothesis, we will first calculate the t statistics. How do we calculate the t statistics? That is nothing but equal to x bar minus the mu value, close parenthesis, by sample standard deviation by square root of n. Okay. So when you do this and click on enter, you get your t statistic value, which is 0.9049. Once we have done that, which is step 2, we'll go to calculate the step 3, which is the t cutoff. T cutoff now, how do we calculate? Is equal to absolute of t dot inv probability value. Probability value is already, that is the alpha value, which is 0.05 by 2, comma, degrees of freedom is 69 minus 1 and close parenthesis. And now when we click on enter, we get the t cutoff as 1.9955. After we get the t cutoff value, that will be plus 1.995 and minus 1.9955. So we have to see where does our t statistic value lies. That is 0.9049. So where does the t statistic value lies with respect to the t cutoff value? So if you can see on this particular picture, the t cutoff value is minus 1.9955 and plus 1.9955, and the t statistics value, which is 0.9049, is somewhere over here, the green line. So since this t statistic value falls in the acceptance region, we will accept our null hypothesis and we shall reject our alternate hypothesis. So our interpretation will be we will accept the null hypothesis that claims that fast air flight delays are on average equal to 20 minutes. So, this is the interpretation that we will be interpreting with respect to the steps of hypothesis testing that we have performed. So, this is the interpretation. So, I hope you have understood what is hypothesis testing and how, using this example, you can come up with a particular conclusion and interpretation. Thank you.